add some headings to row 6. We're going to have a payment number column. We'll have a date column. We'll have interest, principal, and then the balance. So once we've typed in all those words, we want to format them. And the way that we can format multiple cells at once is we can go and select all those cells, so A6 through E6. We can then click on the B icon on the home menu to make that text bold. If you hover over icons, Excel will show you the keyboard shortcut if one is available. So if you hover over the bold icon, you'll see that Control B is the keyboard shortcut. Same thing for underline, you can press Control U. So you can use either one. Also, those commands are a toggle there. A lot of the formatting commands are a toggle. So if I click a B to bold it and I change my mind, I can click B again to unbold it. Another way to unbold things or undo an action is by way of the undo command that is on the quick access toolbar at the top of the screen. A keyboard shortcut for Control Z would be for undo would be Control Z. Had a friend told me the other day that he doesn't have a tattoo, but if he ever were going to get a tattoo from Excel, that he would get Control Z as his tattoo there. So first time I've heard that, but in any case, Control Z is a command that I use frequently because if I'm working pretty fast in Excel and I need to undo something, instead of taking my mouse and going and clicking on the undo command, I can always just press Control Z there. So what we'll do is we'll put in payment number, and then we'll put in date, interest, principal, and balance. So these are going to be the headings of our amortization table. So to format them, I'm going to click on cell A6. I'm going to hold down my mouse and go and select across there. To then apply some formatting if I wish, I can press either, notice when I hover over the icon, a little tip says Control B. So be on the lookout because keyboard shortcuts can really save a lot of time in Excel. Means you don't have to go move your mouse and click on something. You can just do Control B and then move on to the next thing. But it does take time to remember, to kind of build up that memory of all these keyboard shortcuts. So it doesn't hurt to use the mouse. And some folks gravitate toward keyboard shortcuts. Others find it more effective to move the mouse around. So no right or wrong there, but you can definitely save a lot of time with keyboard shortcuts. Now, not every command has a keyboard shortcut. Notice if we go to the center command for centering text in a worksheet cell, there's no shortcut is listed. That means there's not one. So for that command, I would need to go and click the center command to center that text inside the worksheet cell. Now, if I click again, that would unbold it. So these formatting commands, in many cases, are a toggle there. If I wanted to undo something, I could click the undo command. Also notice there's an arrow next to the undo command. I can actually undo the last 100 actions that I've carried out. So presently, I've only done 72 actions in that spreadsheet. But notice I could go and undo everything that I've done. And you might think I've just shot myself in the foot. Well, I can actually come over to the redo command, and I can select all those commands and then redo them again. So I can undo and redo, and I can pick any subset of those commands that I wish. So if I went back to my undo, I could undo down to, let's say, this point there, kind of roll the spreadsheet back, come back over here, and then roll it back forward again. So that gives you the option to kind of work back and forth in your spreadsheet if you wish.